This is how simple it is. So I'll just um, remember what I said in my last video about how short can you make it? How can you condense or compress that much information that represents everything else that we experience when it began with the one, the first musician, the first musical spirit, the eternal spirit of fire. So this is sort of how I reply to, if you will, the when it comes to the gender splitting stuff, or whether you're a homosexual, whether you're what they call a lesbian, or whether you're homosexual, right? So I just simplify this, okay? On the electromagnetic radiation waveform spectrum, right? Electromagnetic energy, the visuals, what we see visually, right? Okay, so you know what a reproducer is, like the producer of a film, the producer of a visual, just like in Hollywood, right? You have a writer, like a hypertext writer. We're writing our own story as we go, right? Using a visual screenwriter, right? Okay, so if you want to reproduce, or if you want to generate a reality, then you're going to need a plug, right? So you starts with a plug, right? And then you're going to need a wall socket to plug into. Okay, so once you're the plug, which is the seed, now Adam's seed, which is the plug, now plugged into the girl, right? So that you can do what? Produce another star. So when the electromagnetic energy waveform spectrum is always on, then you're always reproducing something different all the time. So you need a plug, and you need a socket to be able to do that, right? You can't be one without the other. Okay, otherwise you're living in darkness. You need a light bulb, right? Filaments, just like a filament in a 20-watt GE light bulb. You need the girl, okay? You need the flower, right? The female mitochondria lab. You need a lab to send seed to in order to produce something from that. So this is why lighting yourself on fire, like I did, means I don't ever want to be separated from the wall socket, which is what? A firewall. So the most powerful firewall is what? Eternal spirit of fire. So that means I don't ever want to be separated. To be one with all creation. We're gifting electrons at the highest rate of speed. And that is the highest accelerator. So it starts with a plug. Now you got a socket. Plug it in. Plug in the movie player. That's right. Play 1, record 2. Fast forward, rewind. Rewind the movie. The torsion field movie player. So what if you're running the highest speed movie player? Being with the one. Now you can experience whatever you want. Now you're co-creating with the one. Out of what love is, it goes on forever. Because you're both. You're both. You're both the plug. You're a plug and the socket. Whoa. I'm the seed and the grower. That's right. And what happens is that when you choose of your own soul's volition, right, a free choice to know how it works, right? So the flowers are always in bloom, right? So I know what a flower is when it's always in bloom. It's free, which means the flower is not holding on to any electrons in order to protect itself, right? Release all the electrons. Release them all. Release them all. Now you're experiencing yourself at the highest rate of speed. Now you're the plug, right? And the socket joined as one. Now you're one with all creation. Gifting spheres. Eternal energy spheres. Because you're experiencing at the center point of all that, the eternal spirit of fire, which is eternal light. So those electrons are plug into that little kid. And what is a kid? That's a KID. Oh, whoa, a KID. Yeah, that's right. KID. Like in a D wave, half. No, you need both to complete the sphere, become one, which means it's not black or light, it's always lit. An eternal sun is always on, which means there is no sundown. Whoa, no sun up. Whoa. That's an eternal star. That's mina. That's what it means to be one. That's a cosmic star. That's a cosmic sun. That's mina.